Greetings, everybody that's just now tuning in, checking in. It's your boy Jah'Preme, coming to you from the East Coast, showing love around the world. I ain't been live in a minute. I ain't been live since I think Saturday, but thank y'all for tuning in. Please feel free to comment, share, give feedback. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for tuning in. How you doing, Hudson? How are you? Thank you for watching the live. Everybody's welcome. Thank you for coming, taking your time to watch. It's been alright. I just got home. Much love to India. Much love to India. Thank you for tuning in. Thank everybody for watching. Yeah, man. How was your week? How's everything going with you? Hopefully you had a good week. Hopefully you have a better week next week. Not hopefully, but I know you'll have a better week next week. Thank you for watching from India. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. What's up, England? Thank you for tuning in. Guap, thank you for tuning in. You had school starting back? Yeah, man. You'll do good. Don't worry about it. You'll knock it out the park, man. Tony G, thank you for tuning in. And neither is my answer. Which one you picking? Kamala or Trump? Not that I'm into politics. I'm just asking because you asked me. That's what's up. Have you ever wondered how far you can stretch your back before it's open? And if, nah, I never wondered that. But thank you for tuning in. 5 feet. Zoe, thank you for tuning in. I don't know what that means, but thank you for tuning in. I was talking about intellectual thieves, right? Most of us, we're in the lower or upper middle class, lower middle class. Most of us are, right? How you doing? You could go 2 miles. Oh, that's what's up. And what I was talking about was how they treat us and the class and the maze that they put us in, right? Not on the political side of things, but they try to make us feel as low vibrational as possible and as dumb as possible because they view us as dumb because they are ordered to treat us as if we're dumb. They treat us like dummies because they are ordered to treat us like dummies because they program us and they don't want us to know any better what's going on behind the scenes. But the same people watch how we communicate, watch our diets, watch how we walk every day and our traditions and the music we like. They watch everything we do. But why do they watch everything we do if we're stupid? Who is they? The elites. It means the F word. Uh, that's what's up. Room temp IQ. Hmm. There is the society, correct? There's the society. And anybody that's higher up in that society, which society is a cult. If you watch my videos, I talk about it all the time. They are trained to treat us like sheep, and the intent of treating us like sheep is to eventually groom us into being sheep that are led to slaughter. That's the ultimate goal. But who is the society to tell us who we should or shouldn't be? Correct. That's the whole point. Who are they to tell us? They have no real power. It's just that we don't stick together and unionize enough to bring them down. Trust me, from fashion to music, entertainment, it's all based off of how we live actually our everyday lives. Look at the movies we watch. They're based on things that we actually go through or scenarios that we've actually witnessed. Look at the music that we listen to. The music does what? The music is relatable. It's relatable to our everyday lives. Um, the trials we go through, the endeavors we go through, or when we feel like partying or when we break up, it's because they study us. I want society to tell me exactly what to do as long I want society to tell me exactly what to do as long as it's not bondage. More power to you, Ghost. More power to you. I like following trends, but when it comes to fashion, etc., it doesn't help my self esteem or my anxiety. Yeah, same here. Like I was saying, man, they study us. We're basically, those lab rats that we see on TV shows and some commercials, and they run through the pipes or they run through the tubing, and they run and they chase this cheese or they chase whatever it is at the other end of the tubing, or they run through the hamster wheel and they have all these wires attached to their head. That's actually us. That's actually us. We're those lab rats that they experiment on. They do the same thing to us. The difference is the rats, they live outside in the sewers, and us, we get drained and taxed for everything we do, and we live in houses. That's the difference. And it's upsetting that so many people don't realize what's going on, especially in a time like this. And they always use these times to distract the masses with the political foolishness is going on. The Sonya Massey foolishness is going on. I mean, you can't win for losing. You can't win for losing. And it's all because of the system that society has in place for us. They want us to be sheep on their pasture, and they want to be our shepherd. But they're cruel shepherds. They're not wise shepherds. They're only here to rape us and to groom us into becoming what they desire us to be for the sake of profiting from us greatly and ultimately destroying us in the end. What town do you live in? I'm in Florida. I'm in Jacksonville. Thank everybody for tuning in. All 34 people, thank you. So if you ever seen a pasture before and you ever seen a shepherd before, how he leads the sheep. That's ultimately what they want to be to all of us. They want complete control. They want complete power. And anyone that is against that agenda that they have, or against their tactics, or against their will, they're going to eliminate them. They're going to eliminate them. They're going to do away with them, because those are the people that are getting the masses' attention. Whether the masses admit it openly or not, they they grasp their attention, and they're watching. They're watching this person rebel against the agenda of society, or the agendas of society and the elites. They're going to destroy them. They're going to do away with them. That's the ultimate goal. But the saddest point of these agendas that they have, they tax us, wrongfully tax us. They drain us, most of us. I'm talking specifically to the lower middle class, the lower class, and some of the upper middle class. Not all of them, some of them. They drain us, wrongfully tax us, and in the end, when we're useless and we're done away with, they'll have another system in place for our children, our grandchildren, and our grandchildren's children. They suck you dry, put you in the grave, do away with you. Thank you, Zoe. That's the ultimate goal. That's why it's important to pay attention to what we listen to in the sound waves, what we take in from the programming on the television, because they're either trying to program our minds to believe false narratives, or they're trying to sell us something and drain us and take our money. That's all their true desire. That's what they truly desire to do. They'll give you a smiling face. They'll egg you on to do it. It's part of their manipulation tactics. Of course, they'll do that. They're milking you. Why wouldn't they? Don't be deceived by stuff like, oh, they seem so nice and friendly. They're milking you. They're milking the masses. Of course, they're going to try to be nice and friendly about it. That's how they keep you in their society and part of their agendas. That's how they keep you as a member of society, a member of an organization or a cult that you didn't sign up for, knowledgeably, that they groomed you, groomed you from the time you were born to the point that you had to make the ultimate decision. And that's, are you going to be a non member or a member of society? Period. God bless you too, Zoe. Got to be careful. We have to be careful what we watch and who we listen to. Everybody is not for us. Everybody is not for us because everybody is not us. Everybody is not for us. And, you know, we see the same thing every 4 years. The Olympics, presidential campaigns, who's going to be the next president, who's going to be the next master deceiver that the elites put in place. Oh, I don't know. Let's go vote. They already know who the president's going to be because they're going to be the ones that put him in place. You're the ones trying to figure it out. You're the ones sitting up at the coffee table. You're the ones who sit on the couch with your family and your friends and asking political questions. You don't have to seem knowledgeable about what's going on in this world. All you have to do is gain insight. All you have to do is pay attention. Use discernment. Use the brain that God gave you and look around. Pay close attention. Analyze. It's not too late. It's not an age limit. It's like Aaliyah said, age ain't nothing but a number. Age is nothing but a number. It's not about age, it's not about time. It's about gaining insight to evolve and see what's going on in front of you. These people are intellectual thieves. They've been field testing us since the day we were born. Period. Testing, testing, testing. What did you do in elementary school, junior high school, and high school? Testing, 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 testing. Why are we taking all these tests? Why are they trying to see how smart am I? You think it's just for the purpose of putting an A or a percentage on your paper? That's what you think? Or put 100% or a high scoring A in the grade board? That's what you think they do that for? To be an A B honor roll student or A honor roll student? To give you awards for being an A B honor roll student or A honor roll student? Do you really think that's what that testing was for? Do you really believe that's what they tested you all those years? What's that in the kitchen? It's a light. It's a light. Um, all of those years you were tested, and you're thinking, "Oh, it's just to better me. It's just to advance my brain." No, 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 no. It's how they monitor you, and they're going to continue to monitor you. They're going to continue to monitor you. They're going to continue to watch you. We're all being watched. They have several devices to monitor us and what we say and do, even on this live. As we all participate in this live, they're monitoring us. Oh no, they're asleep. Come on, man. No, you're asleep. The end is here, man. The end is near. No, I don't have a false prophecy date to tell you what day is the end is. No, it's just based on the events that are currently happening. You can see in plain sight what's going on. All of the information that the elders and the people before us that were motivational speakers and were really for us in the civil rights movement or whatever movement, freedom writers movement, any freedom or rebellious movement to advance us as people on earth, as humans, to advance humanity. Anyone who had that agenda and stood on that and gave us the light that we needed and the insight that we needed, they got rid of them. They got rid of them. Why? Why did they get rid of them? Because they were telling the truth. And now look, the end is here. There's still messengers. There's very few of them. You have real messages, and then you have plant messengers. And the plant messengers are the intellectual thieves that I'm referring to. They're intellectual thieves. They have no desire to advance us, to advance our beings, to being the best that we can be. They're trying to program us the best that they can, but they do not desire us to be at our best. Because if we're at our best, and if we operate on our highest vibrations, then they can now no longer control. They can no longer control the narrative. They can no longer control us with society and their illusions of reality. They won't be able to do it. They won't be able to do it. It'll be impossible. And what's so crazy about this system that's in place, it's been in place for many years, and most of us don't even question it. We just go along with it because we accept in our minds that this is the way that life is supposed to be, when that is absolutely incorrect. Absolutely incorrect. Look at all of the inventions that came out of the products that were made from inventions, and the people who really invented the product that they sell and make billions of dollars off of, millions of dollars off of, and they pass the wealth down to their family, their children's 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 children. Huh? Their children's 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 children received the wealth and inherited the wealth from inventions that they stole. They stole land. They studied the crops and the lands that they colonized. For what purpose? What purpose did it serve them? The purpose that is serving them now. Putting chemicals in food, chemicals in the drinks. It's like, bro, like intentionally selling you stuff that can give you heart attacks, strokes, intentionally selling this stuff, making billions of dollars off of it, but locking up people that sell narcotics. That is crazy. You intentionally sell on shelves in the public, on shelving, you put these products out and you display them and you promote them and you spend billions and billions of dollars advertising these products, knowing that they are harmful to the body, knowing that these products will poison people, give them heart attacks, strokes, lung cancer, and in the end, take no accountability, just the money that they made. That's what intellectual thieves do. That's what scumbags do. That's what scumbags do. And these same people put laws in place for people that sell narcotics. But you can go to any grocery store in America and see sugar. Now, I just want to know how that works. Soda, sugar, contaminated meats, all kind of acids in the foods. But you lock up somebody that sells narcotics who's just trying to make money, like you are, but you label them the bad guy. If they're the bad guy, then what are you? If they're the bad guy, then what are you? Master deception is what they do best. Master deception is what they do best. Deceiving the masses is what they do best because the masses are programmed and they don't have time to really pay attention. Because by the time they get off of work, whether they work an 8 hour shift, a part time shift, a 12-hour shift, some people up to 16 hours a day. By the time they come home, they're too tired to pay attention to what's going on around them because their focus is coming home, taking a shower, getting a bite to eat, and laying down so they can do it all over again. That's it, that's all. They're too distracted to pay attention. got kids to feed, right? So they're too distracted to pay attention. They monitor us all the time. And when they monitor us, they analyze our conversation, our actions. And then, have you ever like seen a movie or seen like a video on social media and you're like, dang, I was just having that same conversation the other day with my friends when they came over to the house. And in the video, that same conversation that you previously had, you'll see similar settings. Like they'll be sitting on the sofa, or they'll be sitting on the sofa, or the friends, they'll be drinking what you were drinking the other day, or they'll be eating what you were eating the other day, watching the same thing on TV you were watching the other day, and having the same exact conversation. You'll be like, damn, I had that same exact conversation. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. You're being monitored. You don't have to believe me, but it's true. Big, beautiful chocolate man. Hmm. Intellectual thieves. They prey on us. They prey on us. That's why we gotta unionize. Unionize, stick together, and let's get off of the dumb shit, the racism, the prejudiceness. It shouldn't even exist in 2024. It shouldn't even be any such thing because we're all in the same classes. We're all in the same boats. I'm white. Can I unionize with y'all? Bro, colors at this point do not exist. We're elements. We were made from the same elements, the same earth. We all have bones. We all bleed. We all breathe. And we're all on earth together. We might not live in the same place. We might not be in the same town. We might not be in the same situation financially. We might not be in the same um environment, but at the same time, we're here and we're victims of society. We're not members. And we were forced into it. So we had to unionize and find a better way instead of becoming victims of the destruction. So if you're white, can you unionize? It doesn't matter what color you are. As long as you're not here to sabotage, as long as you're not trying to, you know, destroy what's going on, and as long as you're, of course, not an agent, it doesn't matter what color you are. Thank y'all for tuning in. And this is just the beginning of the bullshit that's going on. This is just the beginning. Brace yourselves. Don't get your seats wet yet. It's just the beginning. It's just the very beginning. And I hate for you to be lost in the end, like you don't know what's going on. I hate for you to still be confused because then you'll just have to become a victim of what's going on before us, secretly and in plain sight. You good though? Yeah. You look like you hurting inside. No, I'm tired, bro. I've been grinding all day. And I'm glad you mentioned that. You look like you're hurting inside. Um, we all hurt inside from time to time. Um, A lot of us don't know how to deal with our frustrations properly, so we take them out on the wrong people. A lot of us just try to be as peaceful as possible. But when you're dealing with a situation that's um, causing pain within you, you just let all those emotions out. You take deep breaths. You cry it out. There's nothing wrong with being a man and crying out your problems sometimes to release the stress and release the buildup of anger. You know, some people are emotionally immature, so they do things like mass shootings, kill people, um, go nuts, and destroy and vandalize people's properties and things of that nature. And that's not the way to go about things. We have to learn how to be emotionally mature and how to deal with situations and not how not to let emotions get the best of us and how to detach from human feelings. We have to learn all that stuff. Yeah, pretty much what I'm going through. But let's get in the drunken high. Fast, we gotta learn how to release our emotions. Yeah, real talk. We have to learn, especially as men, because if we don't, then we'll act out how we feel, and that's not necessarily the right thing to do or a good thing to do because you can jeopardize relationships with those who you're close to, your loved ones, or your mate. You don't want to do that. Ultimately, that's not the goal. The goal is to elevate and evolve, and as you evolve, the more mature you become. Definitely. And your life is more important than anything that I just named. So appreciate that, bro. I didn't even say that. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. A lot of us, we turn to low vibrational lifestyles, thugging in the street, gangs, because we're emotionally immature. We don't know how to properly cope with and deal with and tame our emotions. And we turn to lifestyles like I just named, thugging, being abusive, domestic violence, battery, assault, you know. Yes, sir. It's all love. You don't have to say no homo, bro. That was 2002. They saying no Diddy now. Same difference, right? Yeah, man. We have to learn how to be emotionally mature as adults, and not just with our personal lives. You know, um, a lot of things like racism, division in the family, prejudice, views, all of those things can be stopped if we learn how to tame our emotions and not learn. We have to learn how to not think with our emotions. Um, because just one angry outburst can cost us the rest of our lives in prison, on death row, um, or losing a loved one, whether they walked away or you took them away, um, losing friends, you know. So we have to do the best that we can to avoid the emotional outbursts, the the angry flashes. It's not good. It's not good. And when you feel that feeling coming over you, that'll strike that match and allow you to go off in that mode. It's just best you get away from everybody and just learn how to tame, control yourself, cry out what you need to cry out, meditate, whatever it takes. Get away from people. Don't let it come out in a negative way. Let it come out in a positive way. Of course, yeah, that's right. He said we gotta be more logical and think very hard before we act and make a decision. True enough, true enough. But I'm gonna tell you something about getting drunk though, and it's gonna trip you out. You alright? I'm gonna just tell you something about um drinking, right? Drinking is not necessarily a bad thing. It's only a bad thing when you're not tuned in or tapped into yourself, your divine self, because just drinking, casually drinking, is not a bad thing. But when you abuse alcohol, that's part of being emotionally immature because you're abusing yourself. You're trying to escape something. But when you tune into yourself, and you can do that by meditating or, just searching within, you have to go within. And when you go within, you'll drink casually, and then it'll be every now and then you'll be like, damn, I don't even need alcohol no more. But you'll drink one every now and then because you've emotionally matured. So you evolved in your thinking, you evolved in your thought patterns. So you're not the same person. You're the same body, but you're not the same person. Or shall I say, you're not you're not in bondage to a low vibrational personality anymore. So you've escaped it. You've done away with it. You separated yourself from being that personality or in bondage to that personality. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Yeah, just go easy on the drink. Yeah. And America has proven over time, time after time again, time according to their system, of course. Um, they don't have our best interests at heart. My day was cool, bro. I've been grinding, taking care of a few, you know, business ventures outside of YouTube. I'm trying to make more lives. Um, I'm gonna make them more professional with, the chalkboard so I can have displays and a better background. But I'm just catching on, and I thank everybody for tuning in. What is bro talking about? When the video first started, I was talking about intellectual thieves. And then what I'm now talking about is emotionally maturing. What's up, Zoe? Yeah, I remember. Appreciate you for coming back. But thanks for tuning in. Yeah. Another thing too is our sexual habits or our sexual appetites. When we detach from our sexual appetites and our sexual nature, not nature, never nature, our sexual urges, we become deeper spiritually and will evolve into realms of spirituality that we've never evolved into. Trust me, I'm talking from experience. But of course, you have to meditate and still be clean and not eating and, drink plenty of water. But there's a lot of things you can do. But they really want us to be in a lustful mindset at the woman. Because look, what happens when you lust at the woman and you become a womanizer? Eventually, 9 times out of 10, you're going to end up becoming a father. That one occasion or multiple times, you'll still end up being a father. How do they profit from that? If it's a low vibrational relationship between you and the woman, which 9 times out of 10 it is going to be if that relationship was based on lust, they profit from that. How? Child support system. Come put him on child support. Make him do his job. See what I'm saying? They profit from everything. Intellectual thieves. They profit from our lives. They profit from putting agendas out to destroy us. But it's up to us ultimately to be emotionally mature enough to say, hey, no, I'm not going for that. We have to be emotionally mature. So when they put agendas out and they put things out to destroy us and to drain us and to tax us wrongfully, if you're emotionally and mentally mature, you're not going to go for it. And that's why they want us to be sheep, because they can lead us and control us. But when you evolve in your thinking, you evolve from being emotionally immature, they can't use you anymore. As a girl, I feel like it happens to both genders sometimes, but I think it's more important to have control. Right, right, not just sexually. I'm talking about overall, Zoe. They don't want to see us become better and better because they'll no longer be able to profit from us. You see what I'm saying? They'll never be they'll never be able to profit from the masses if we become emotionally and mentally mature. Yes, sir. Once you wake up, you'll never be a sheep again. And that's what I was saying. Like, in order to wake up, we have to be emotionally and mentally mature. Those are two keys. Because if you use those two keys, 9 times out of 10, you're going to tap into your spirituality, especially if you meditate, and you'll evolve and grow. I went. I feel like there are a lot of people who have woken up but want to go back to sleep. Exactly. So exactly. They want to go back to sleep. Um, but the truth of the matter is they'll never get they'll never get peaceful sleep ever again. They'll just be asleep. But they'll be having nightmares for the rest of their life because if they did all the work to wake up and evolve emotionally and mentally so that they could be better spiritually, but they're scared or they're in fear, they'll just be having nightmares when they go to sleep, meaning they won't sleep long. So they'll be wrestling with themselves or against themselves. And eventually they're going to get tired of that. But once you wake up, you really never truly go back. You'll just be straddling the fence, you know, like the old people used to say. The more you know about this world, this life, and the way you'll become resilient. No one can break you down because you'll be strong and know how to deal with it. Yeah, Nino got some good points for real, bro. Thank you for tuning in and being a part of this live, you know. Um, and you do too, Zoe. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Being mentally and emotionally mature. That's the key to solid spirituality, you know, using discernment. And you have to have the will to keep pushing and striving. Because the more you push, okay, it's like a weightlifter, right? He might start off lifting 10-pound dumbbells. Then he'll graduate to 20-pound dumbbells. Then he'll graduate to 50-pound dumbbells. But every level that he graduates to consists of pain. His arms get sore. His body gets sore from working out. The more he works out, he evolves though. But he just keeps going. And then he'll make it to that 100-pound dumbbell. And then it'll continue on and on. If you see what I'm saying. Um, Suffering is part of evolving. So never feel like you're in a bad place or in a bad space because you're suffering. Suffering is part of evolving. If you don't know how to cope with suffering, then you'll never fully become mentally and emotionally mature, which are the keys to spirituality. And it's all about spirituality at the end of the day. Right. And back to Zoe's point, when people wake up, they want to go back to sleep. That's because they don't want to really do the work. Because people who really want to do the work, even if they don't understand or have a full understanding of what they must do, they still have the will. They still have willpower. They're still strong and they're still solid and they still push themselves. And eventually they keep pushing themselves. The universe will send them the help that they need so they don't make excuses. They keep pushing. Virtually does build character. He talks about fasting a lot too. Yeah, I rock with Kevin Gates. You know, he talks about fasting a lot and how fasting helps you to um, grow as well and to detach from, you know what I mean, your wants or what your body wants in order to gain, you know what I'm saying, more from the universe. He talked about that he talked about that in the interview. How he fasts a lot. I fast, but I don't fast for 30, 50 days or anything like that. I might go on a water fast for 3 days, or I might go without eating this or that for a month or two, but I'm still eating, I'm still drinking water. It's not like I went 40 days or 40 nights without anything in my body. I never done anything like that. I look up to him on some things, but he be saying or doing crazy stuff sometimes. You know why? He does crazy stuff he does. It's part of the contract. It's part of the contract. The silly and the negative things that appear to be negative to us that he does is all in the contract. When you sign that contract, it's like you sign over your life. You see what they did to Kanye. The moment you turn on them or the moment you go against protocol and the agendas that the society has put in place, that's when they come for you. That's when they freeze your accounts. The man was a billionaire, multi-billionaire, and they froze his accounts. When somebody says, yo, all I got is 120 million left, 120 million left, the fuck you, 120 million left? That brother that brother is way too enlightened to do the things that he does. But like I said, they had to do humiliation rituals to humiliate their intelligence. They had to go along with certain things that are part of the protocol for the agenda, just to stay rich and to keep fans and to keep their music on Spotify, YouTube, and all these channels. I mean, I'd rather be independent at the end of the day and have an organic fan base, period. Yeah, that brother is way too enlightened. And he meditates and he fasts. There's no way that what he presents to the masses, the stupidity he presents to the masses, is a clear image of him. That's nowhere near image of him. Appreciate you, Nino, for tuning in. Thank all of you for tuning in. Thank you for watching the lives. Y'all can check my videos out too. I go in on my videos, and sometimes on live, but they play up my numbers and stuff. They do that to everybody nowadays, but the ones who really have a message, who gain insight to give insight to others, they don't want them around. I mean, it's not going to be long. We're going to be here anyway because we really live what we display to the masses. We're not just running our mouth. Whoever they may be, I'm not saying any names in particular, but they are out here and they are serious about their word and what they believe. Appreciate you. You'll never find a lie that's truthful. It's a few others out here, their lies are truthful. They gain insight to give insight, which is the whole purpose of being insightful. You don't gain insight just for your personal life to advance and evolve, to advance financially, to become successful. Because what is success attached to? It attaches to society. You're either successful or unsuccessful in society terms. Life as a whole, you can't be successful or either unsuccessful because what is that word even based on? There's a lot we could talk about, but it's dangerous online. Well, I know all about that. This is my fourth YouTube page, bro. This is my fourth YouTube page. I know all about that. It's hard to find because there's a lot of ignorance, but they're on purpose on social media. But you will need to find some real ones sometimes. Right, right. I'm not telling jokes. And let me say this before I go any further. Yes, I say things that, what I mean, they might make you laugh and stuff because, I'm not just this all the time, you know what I mean? But that's not what I'm here for, though. I'm not mixing entertainment with truth to reel in the masses because if the masses don't want to accept the truth, they have a choice. And that goes back to being emotionally and mentally mature and evolving mentally and evolving emotionally to gain spiritual insight. You know, I'm not trying to be Martin Lawrence mixed with Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad because those are two different personalities and those are two different paths. I'm not a comedian and a truth teller at the same time. That's not what I am. But if I do say something that makes you laugh every now and then, I'm a flavorful person. You know, I got flavor. I have personality. I'm a vibrant person. So yeah, every now and then you might laugh, but the truth is more important than laugh. You know, we will leave it at that for that music contraster. Oh, oh, bro, I'm glad you mentioned that too. the music contract stuff, my first YouTube page, they literally stopped. Every video had 0 views, but people were commenting. See what I'm saying? I exposed the heads. See, when we expose, when we expose the industry, the music industry, we're not coming from the entertainers, right? Because the entertainers are not the ones making all of the money. They're just the face. They're the face uh, to the elites that don't live off of money because they control the world. They don't live off of paper money because they control the resources. And the resources that they want, they possess them. They don't live for money. They don't need money. They make money. They print money. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. So the rappers and the singers and the actors that are a part of that dark realm, they're just a face. That's why they get deleted. That's why, they get done away with. Because the elites are showing the masses, yeah, they were a star. But just like we gave them star power, we deleted them because they need us. We don't need them. Yeah, they're the pawns in the chess game. Exactly. Exactly. They're the pawns in the chess game. And I just want people to see how deep that chess game is. You know, to even step on that chessboard, you're in a world of trouble. And to anybody that's watching this live and you do music and you do acting and you do writing and you're skilled in any of those variants, I strongly suggest that you try to be as independent as possible, not to detour you from your dreams or not to stray you from the path of achieving, the goal that you would like to achieve in the entertainment industry. But I just suggest that you know what you're getting into, and become more insightful and actually read books instead of just making music to gain popularity or doing acting scenes or shorts, because I watch, independent, I'm for the independent underdog. So I keep up with them. But I just strongly suggest that if you're going to take that route or you are thinking about taking that route, that you research and analyze before you make anything official in writing. You can be independent and still be as successful at the rappers who are signed to labels. Yeah, you can. It's been done before, but um, at the end of the day, I'm not trying to scare anybody, but if you get as big and as powerful as them with your own circle and you didn't do it in their circle, they're going to come from that circle. When I say they, I'm talking about the elites are going to send the feds to ultimately destroy you, put a scandal on you because you didn't join. You're a non-member. They don't like non-members because non-members they gain popularity and power through their systems, not through the systematic destruction that's in place. See what I'm saying? It's harder because you have to do all of the work. Oh yeah, they'll approach you once you get to a certain point. We see it all the time. And look what they're doing it more with now. YouTubers. YouTubers. Look at these YouTubers. When they first start, they're in a setting just like this right here, which I don't mind staying in this setting, you know what I mean, as far as the background or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm cool on that. I do this before I sell my soul. Anyways, you'll see them. They're doing YouTube shorts in the house. You know what I mean? The videos are funny. The content It's great. It's always on point. They hungry. They making videos and shorts every day. And then all of a sudden, just like Nino just said, all of a sudden, they come for the YouTuber. They give him that contract. They sign that contract. They blow up out of nowhere. Soon as the motherfuckers upload a video, they're getting 2, 3 million views off rip in a matter of hours. We see it on YouTube all the time. And some of the YouTubers that blew up and got to that level, when they first came out, I actually was watching them. But see, I don't like them. I mean, I don't like the videos or whatever. I just sit in the background and I peep them just to see if they'll remain the same when they get approached. Because you can tell when they get approached. Shit start looking nicer. The attitude start to change. The interaction that they had with the viewers, they don't have the same interaction anymore. It's like they blow them off. It used to be kiki ha ha, and now it's that you can tell they read the comment, then they look over it like it's not important, and it's like, dude, that's what you do for fame. That's how you feel for fame. Fame make you do that. You used to be shouting out viewers and all that. Now it's like, fuck the viewers. I made it. Fuck all y'all. I see it all the time. And that shit it'd be funny. And it'd be funny because when the elites be done with them, they disappear. Yeah, they start getting the ego. But when the elites are finished with them, they disappear. I'm talking about they are not even in plain sight. You won't see them anywhere. They're in a house hiding somewhere. They disappear. Why? Because they got the money, the power. You know they're gonna love that. Yep. Go back to the unknown strangers on the earth. Yep. Exactly. That's what they go back to. Which just goes to show you that we're all statistics. Even though we know we're not statistics, you know, in a realer sense, based on their system, we're statistics. We're just a number. And they show us all the time. When we get deleted, when we get banned from certain stuff, they're just showing you that you're just a number and we can make another you anytime we want to. But they do that to people who they can trick into becoming members of society, paying debts to a society. That's an illusion that wasn't formed by us, neither is it for us. You understand what I'm saying? We pretty much nothing in this world, nothing in this whole circle of the powerful, the regular civilians. Bro, it gets extremely deep. Um, what I was just talking about, but bro,